This is BNN.
Bruin News Now is made possible by the generous support of C-Spire, St. Dominic's, Salon Mookie's Madison, Orange Theory Fitness Hattiesburg, Blue Sky Landscaping and Maintenance, Bank Plus, and these fine sponsors. This week on the show, a St. Joe alumnus returns to help coach sports. A Bruin senior overcomes dyslexia to score academic success. Heading to Natchez for tonight's big game, expect temperatures in the 70s under partly cloudy skies. Weather, sports, and all the news are next. Bruin News Now for Friday, October 6, 2023 begins right now. From the BNN headquarters on the campus of St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison, this is Mississippi's high school news leader, the award-winning, student-produced weekly newscast, Bruin News Now.
Hello everyone, I'm Paige Liakino.
And I'm Janaya Purvis. It's been a little more relaxed here at the Joe compared to last week and all the fun homecoming events we had. Homecoming was not only a huge success, but also a great time for everyone.
I agree. Both the dance Saturday and the football game Friday were lots of fun. Although St. Joe lost to the Raiders last week, they played really well, especially with the team still working with both new players and new coaches.
And congratulations to you, Paige. Not only are you a key player on our broadcast team, but you were named Homecoming Queen. That was amazing and a great honor.
Thank you. I was totally surprised, and it was a great honor. I look forward to returning to campus next fall as an alumna to crown next year's Homecoming Queen.
Speaking of alumni, you know it's always great to see one of our own return to campus. We already have quite a few Bruin alumni teachers here. The Siglers, Mrs. Murphy, Mr. Sterrett, Mrs. Blanchard, and Ms. Harkins.
And on the football sideline this year is another, Bruin alumnus Reed Collins. BNN's Maddie Claire Spence took some time this week to talk with Coach Collins and has this report.
Along with many other changes this year, there's also a new coach for the St. Joe Bruins varsity football team. Coach Reed Collins is an alum of St. Joe and played varsity football as the quarterback and also varsity soccer. This year, he was very excited to return to his alma mater as a coach.
And after COVID, I kind of decided that I wanted to get more involved with coaching rather than playing the game. And then from there, I graduated with my degree in sports administration from Ole Miss. And Coach Al presented an opportunity for me to come back to my alma mater here and help coach football and potentially soccer. And it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, and I'm glad to be back.
At his time away from St. Joe, he played college football at Northeast Community College. And with his degree in sports administration, he was a great fit for the coaching staff. The Bruin family is very happy to have him back here at St. Joe.
But here at St. Joe, he's helping with the offense, helping with the offense coordinator running the offense. He works a lot with the quarterbacks also.
Coach Reed has been a great asset to the team and coaching staff so far. The team has taken well to his tips and advice on improving their skills.
He's helped me grow because since the first day he got here, he's been teaching me he's been fixing my mechanics, helping me learn the players and get more familiar with the players and go through my reads quicker and get my footwork faster.
Reed Collins looks like he's going to be a great addition to this Bruin family, and we're glad to have him back. I'm Maddie Claire Spence for BNN.
Thanks, Maddie Claire. That was a really great story. It looks like Reed Collins has been adjusting well back into the St. Joe community.
And speaking of the St. Joe community, Miss Brock, a St. Joe English teacher, a huge part of the St. Joe community, has a very fun way of teaching one of her lessons.
She did it again this year. She calls it her annual book tasting. Her sophomore English students meet in the library, enjoy a few snacks, and have time to browse through a selected group of books to see what they might want to read.
It's something unique and a great way to encourage students to read more. And besides that, it gives students a nice break from their usual day-to-day classwork.
And so every year it seems to be a good unit for all my students. We bring in snacks and decorate and make it really pretty and inviting. And then they sample 6 books to see which one they want to read independently for the 9 weeks.
Here's a book everyone will be interested in and want to read. The 2023 edition of the Shield Yearbook was distributed this week to students in their religion classes. St. Joe students who were here last year but did not receive their book should check with their religion teacher. Alumni who graduated from St. Joe in May can pick up their yearbook in the front office in the admin building. Meanwhile, work has already begun on next year's yearbook.
The yearbooks for the 2022-2023 school year have been distributed in everyone's religion classes, so be sure to go pick yours up. And if you have any siblings that graduated in May, you can go pick theirs up for them in the front office. And if you were an alumnus that graduated in May as well, go pick yours up in the front office. And right now we're working hard on the yearbook for this year, so feel free to give us any suggestions that you have, and we will take them into consideration, and we hope you enjoy this year's yearbook.
Last week, we announced that tickets are on sale for the 2024 Jeans, Jazz, and Bruin Blues Drawdown, set for Saturday, January 27th. One of the popular attractions at the event is the Wall of Cheers. For a $25 donation at the drawdown, guests can have a chance to take home a bottle of wine or liquor. For the month of October, the grade level whose parents make the most donations towards the Wall of Cheers will win a pizza lunch party. Bottles must be valued at $25 or more to receive credit.
Students, faculty, staff, and others will be able to participate in a school-wide blood drive on campus next Wednesday, October 11th. A Mississippi Blood Services bus will park outside the St. Joe Gym for anyone wanting to donate blood. Students who are interested must be at least age 16 and should check with the front office to make sure they have all the correct permissions.
Donations continue to come in at St. Joe for the Hope Lodge, a place in Jackson where cancer patients stay free while receiving treatments. Among the items donated are food, paper towels, bottled water, and other items. All donations will be given to Hope Lodge 1 week from today during halftime of the St. Joe PCS football game on campus. On Thursday, representatives from Hope Lodge at the American Cancer Society stopped at St. Joe to offer their thanks.
And we want to say a huge thank you to St. Joe and all the students and families for their generous donations of food and supplies for the Hope Lodge. We are so excited to see your excitement, and you have no idea of the impact that you're going to have on residents at the Hope Lodge.
Coming up, Charlie Gordon and Alexander Mason have the latest in Bruin sports.
Andrew Bonds has your cool game day forecast. Don't go away, sports and weather are next.
Hello Bruin fans, I'm Charlie Gordon.
And I'm Alex Mason.
And this is the Bruin News Now Sports Report. Football is the top story this week, with St. Joe Bruins returning to play tonight, 1 week after losing their homecoming game last week to Jackson Academy. Tonight, the 3-3 Bruins are on the road in Natchez to face the 2-5 Natchez Cathedral Green Wave.
It's homecoming on the Natchez campus, and the Bruins hope to spoil it this year. The Bruins Green Wave game renews a long-time Catholic rivalry between the two teams.
The Bruins and the Green Wave last met August 8, 2022 in Natchez, with the Bruins winning 35-22. This week, the Green Wave enters tonight's game 1 week after falling at home to Silman Institute.
The Green Wave hopes to avoid a third straight loss, while the Bruins hope to bounce back and spoil the Cathedral's homecoming.
Last week we lost because our O-line struggled to block the defensive line, and we had a lot of mistakes on offense and defense. But this week we have a bit of an easier opponent, so I feel like we're gonna be able to move the ball.
If you can't make it to tonight's big game, you can follow all of the action live on Bruin Sports Radio, heard exclusively on WJXC LP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM.
The Bruin Sports Radio team, including the voice of the Bruins, Connor Odom, and color analyst Davis Hammond, will bring you all of the action live. Bruin Sports Radio live coverage starts at 6:45 p.m.
Fall sports are winding down fast, so let's hit the highlights. Bruin Cross Country headed to Hattiesburg Monday for the Forerunner Lakeshore Run.
Leading the girls' team were Vivian Fugate, who finished 7th, and Mabry Hearn, who finished 13th out of 112 runners. Among the boys, Andrew Doherty and Adam Williams finished 55 and 56 out of 184 runners.
And girls softball, the 2023 season ended Saturday in a first-round playoff loss to Presbyterian Christian. The Bruins fell to PCS with a score of 15-2. And girls soccer, the Lady Bruins ended their season on Monday, also losing a first-round playoff game. The Bruins fell to Hartfield Academy.
Meanwhile, the Lady Bruin volleyball team defeated Pillow Academy at home Monday night and lost to Madison Ridgeland Academy on Tuesday night, ending the regular season play. Volleyball playoffs start October 16th.
So our regular season was pretty tough. We fought against some hard teams in 6A, but I do think we had good chemistry, and for playoffs we're going to be practicing a lot of drills and stuff that'll hopefully prepare us to perform better.
While the varsity football team still has 4 regular season games left, the JV football team has just 1 remaining, a rescheduled game next week with PCS. The Bruins are 3-1 on the year and hope to finish on a high note.
and we've had some great success this year. I'm proud of the guys. They've really bought into what we've been trying to do this year, and we've seen success on the field, so I'm proud of them.
That's it for this edition of the Bruin News Now Sports Report. Don't forget, tonight's big game is in Natchez.
If you can't make it, listen to the action on Bruin Sports Radio on WJX CLP Jackson 107.9.
I'm Alex Mason.
And I'm Charlie Gordon.
What are you doing, man?
That was coming towards me.
All right. Catch you later, St. Joe.
How's it going, Bruins? It's the King of Clouds, Andrew Bonds here to report the weekend weather forecast. The big week is past, and I hope everyone had a good time. As we wait for that sweater weather, we think back to how it feels when those temperatures require long sleeves. How nice that is. Now, you may not be as excited as me, but that cool feeling and some hot chocolate sounds great to me. Now, as for the forecast this weekend, the temperatures should be around those cooler mid-80s to upper 40s. We're finally reaching down to those 40s. Lovely, isn't it, Bruins? For today, you are to expect a partly cloudy day with temperatures up to 85 degrees with a low of 58. If you're making the drive to Natchez for the big game tonight, you can expect temperatures around the mid-70s to upper 60s. Should be one of the cooler games of the year to go support the Bruins. With a 20% chance of rain, it should stay dry on those of us traveling. For Saturday, you should expect a mostly sunny day with a high of 73 degrees paired with a low of 47. Rain shouldn't be a factor yet again, as there's a 0% chance of anything falling from the sky. As for Sunday, you can expect a sunny day with a high of 74 degrees combined with a low of 48, paired along with just a 3% chance of rain. It's finally cooling down out here, Bruins. Now here's a weekly reminder: stay hydrated, keep in the shade, and remember, stay frosty. I'm Andrew Bonds reporting your weekly weather forecast.
Thanks, guys. Here's hoping the football team can regroup and bring home a win from Natchez.
That would be great, especially with just 4 games left to play. How about this? We have a student on campus who already had a major win.
Senior Lockwood Williams scored a super score of 36 in the ACT, and he recently was one of 2 Bruin students named the National Merit Scholarship semifinalist.
And he accomplished all of that while overcoming a problem that plagued him for several years: dyslexia. BNN's Adam Williams has more.
If you have gone to St. Joe at any point in the past 6 years, you may recognize this voice.
Smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. Tell me right now. Tell me what I smote the firstborn in the land of Egypt means right now. No planning.
This iconic voice belongs to Lockard Williams. Lockard makes himself known around campus, to say the least, through his boisterous personality and academic achievements. Lockard has achieved a 36 super score on the ACT, is taking 5 AP classes, and is also one of St. Joe's very own National Merit Scholarship semifinalists. The teachers at St. Joe all seem to have something to say about Lockard, so I asked a few of them if they could describe Lockard in 5 words or less.
Lockard is funny, intelligent, unexpected, loud, and just him.
Astonishing, loud, resilient, is loud, entertaining, funny, smart, and determined.
Through all of these achievements, Lockard has struggled with dyslexia, a common condition that makes reading difficult. When I asked Lockard how he's been able to overcome dyslexia, he told me he rarely studies for a test. However, when he does, it's his friends that help him.
I've known Lockard for about 10 years now, and he's been with me throughout my whole school career. And while sometimes he can be a little annoying, I know that he helps push me and make me a better person.
Lockard is also heavily involved at St. Joe as a drummer in the band, a member of the retreat team, and a member of the Bruin Lawn Committee as well.
It's people like Lockard Williams that make St. Joe unique. I'm Adam Williams from BNN.
Thanks, Adam, and congratulations once again to Lockard. And congratulations also to BNN's Andrew Doherty, who is the other St. Joe student named the National Merit semifinalist.
Before we go, we have a few reminders. The first academic quarter ends today, with St. Joe closed Monday for Indigenous Peoples Day. The second quarter will begin Tuesday, October 10th, which is an A-Day.
Remember to join us for bingo on Sunday, October 22nd in the St. Joe cafeteria for games and fun. For more information, contact Mrs. Trisha Harris at tharris@stjoebruins.com.
And finally, trunk or treat for kids up to 6th grade will be Tuesday, October 24th on the St. Joe campus. Student groups will decorate their trunks in the school parking lot and give away candy to to children dressed in Halloween costumes.
Well, that's it for this week's edition of Bruin News Now. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the BNN YouTube channel, where you will find this episode and an archive of all student-produced programming.
Be sure to follow the BNN Instagram for news and sports updates all week. I'm Paige Liacano.
And I'm Sanaya Purvis. From all of us here at BNN, have a great weekend and go Bruins!